When I was in high school, like my life was planned out. I was gonna go to SDSU, I was gonna live on campus, like I had applied for the scholarships, I just did everything right. You know, I was in National Honor Society, I played sports, basically did everything a high school student should do to get into a good college and be like an outstanding student. And then when I got pregnant, middle of my senior year, that definitely like derailed just all those plans that you had in place. And so being able to talk to my mentor and everybody, honestly, in Uplifting Parents really helped me get back on track to make the best choices for me in my personal life, which is so important to make sure that's handled and taken care of. The biggest struggle for any single parent is like childcare costs, which for me, I had 2 children, which were just like through the roof. To put it in perspective, their daycare costs every month was more than my rent was. So it's crazy to think of how expensive it is. And the stipend that we got from them went straight towards that, but it made such a big difference. I'm just very grateful that Uplifting Parents was there for me and came into my life when they did. I don't really believe in coincidences, you know, things happen when they're meant to happen, and you just have to have faith that those things will work out, and it definitely did for me.
You know, being a single parent in college is a lonely experience sometimes. There was a point where I was like, I don't know if I can financially do this anymore. It was definitely iffy there for a while. And the mentorship was something that really got me through that hump. My support system, or how I like to call it, my village, has been a very integral part of yes, I will say it, my success. I do feel successful. Uplifting Parents was a huge part of that because it was the jumping off point for me to realize that I needed it and that I needed to connect to that. And it just made everything so much better.
My biggest motivation to apply for this program and go back to school was my son. And that's one thing I really appreciate about this program is it's so helpful to the participants and the single parents, but it's also very helpful and beneficial to our kids. It made a huge difference in my son's life, and he's young enough that hopefully he won't remember that it was a little bit rough before the program, but now he's better off and I'm better off because of being a participant. I'm proud of getting my bachelor's degree. I'm proud of feeling confident enough to apply for graduate school and getting accepted. And mostly I'm just proud of the life that I've been able to create for me and my son and the career path that I'm now in.
I am the first one in my family to graduate with a bachelor's degree. The importance for education really wasn't there, and so I didn't really have family support on understanding what it actually takes to finish and to be all the way done. When my life fell apart, I kind of slipped into a dark place for a while. I didn't see myself getting out of the mess that I was in. I was terrified of raising 2 kids alone. And I didn't know how I was going to go back to school because I was working 60 hours a week as a CNA to be able to carry insurance for my children. And I didn't know how could I get through this, taking 2 or 3 classes a semester and not going full time. I'm just really grateful for the opportunity to be a part of this program. It helped me step forward, and now I'm starting a career in nursing, and I'm above where I was a few years ago, and I can go anywhere now.